Hello, what's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up, Zaldazak, of course. Bizaha, Arlie, Dylan Hunter, welcome. Ryu Play Walker, the Holy Turnip God, Philberto, Huge Elf Boy, Bennymon. Hey, what's up, Benny? Good to see ya. Blessy, and Zaldazak Bot. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm excited. It is God-Pharaoh's Gift Night. I know we played the, sort of weird discardy build, but I wanted to try, I think God-Pharaoh's Gift is really sweet, so I wanted to try some other more traditional but still spicy builds. So I have not one, not two, three different builds of God-Pharaoh's Gift that we can mess around with tonight, which is going to be super fun. I'm actually super hyped for this. Chris Fox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. So how's everyone on this fine Tuesday evening? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Yeah, okay, we'll look at the builds really quick. So here are the God-Pharaoh's Gift stacks we have tonight. And one of the big things I wanted was Champion of Wits, because when we played it before, the discard build, it was sweet, but I really missed the card draw-y stuff. So number one, we have Grixis God-Pharaoh's Gift, which this is God-Pharaoh's Gift combo, essentially, I would consider it. So the idea of this one is we're looking to stack the graveyard, get down God-Pharaoh's Gift with the help of Gate to the Afterlife. We have Combat Celebrant, which we can exert to take extra combat steps, which means extra God-Pharaoh's Gift activations. And then we also have Mirror Image, which is more Combat Celebrants to take more extra combats to get more God-Pharaoh's Gift activations. So the idea of this deck, rather than going long, we're essentially trying to kill our opponent in one God-Pharaoh's Gift turn, fill the graveyard a lot, and then God-Pharaoh's Gift, Combat Celebrant, another God-Pharaoh's Gift, Combat Celebrant, another God-Pharaoh's Gift, Mirror Image on Combat Celebrant, another God-Pharaoh's Gift, win the game on one big combo attack turn. So that's build number one. Build number two, this one's really spicy. This one someone sent into me, and I think this one's really spicy. I don't know how good it is. It's a little weird, but this one is a very unique God-Pharaoh's Gift deck. Rather than Gate to the Afterlife, oh, am I laggy? Really? Laggy and echoey? Am I laggy and echoey for everyone? Or do I sound normal? Well, this might be similar to Jeff's build then. I didn't know that was Jeff's build. Someone sent me this build. Maybe they got it from Jeff. But this build is very spicy. Rather than Gate to the Afterlife, we are getting God-Pharaoh's Gift in the graveyard, along with Unburial Rites in the graveyard. And then we can Unburial Rites Scholar of the Lost Trove, which when it comes into play, lets us cast an instant sorcery or artifact from our graveyard for free. So essentially, Unburial Rites on Scholar can get back God-Pharaoh's Gift. Then we can, get back more Scholars from our God-Pharaoh's Gifts. We have Massacre Worms to wipe the board. We have an Ulamog to eat away our opponent's library. Of course, Champion of Wits to draw lots of cards. Scarab God is another way to essentially eternalize our stuff. So that one is pretty spicy too. I'm definitely excited for that one. Captain Hocapocus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big cheer for you. The last build, this one is the only not Champion of Wits build. This is Mono Black Zombie God-Pharaoh's Gift, essentially. It's another Gate to the Afterlife build. So we're using Gate to the Afterlife to get our God-Pharaoh's Gift, but we have Crypt Breakers to discard cards and also draw more cards. We got a bunch of random zombies, Stitcher Supplier to fill the graveyard, a Festering Mummy, Hesitep Reaver for more value. We have Priest of Forgotten Gods to sack our stuff along with Fiend Artisans. We can sack our stuff and then get it back. We have Phyrexia Towers to sack our stuff, Woe Striders to sack our stuff. So this is Mono Black, I don't even know. Sacrifice God-Pharaoh's Gift. So three very different builds. I think we are starting with Grixis. So I want to try the combo build. It really drives me insane. Arena. Now they're putting so many versions of cards. Why do they put a split in there? Why? I have 4 copies of Woe Strider. Why are they putting 2 jumpstarts in there? Why, Arena? Why? It's so easy. Do I have 4 of both of them? Okay. So it's so simple. Why not put 4 instead of 2 and 2? Arita. It's like tapping your lads. Arita's just not good at those little things around the edges. ATM Palazzo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Well, build number 1 is the one we're starting with, the combo build, because I'm definitely excited to try this one. However, before we get to that, we got reminders. So reminders, replay YouTube. If you miss any old streams. You can find them on the replay YouTube. Normal YouTube, if you missed it, we had a really good budget magic last night. I really liked that one. That was so fun. Chris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we played some, not 8 racks, not 12 racks, 16 rack in Modern, and that deck was sweet. I think that's one of the sweeter Modern budget decks, and I know I've been, like, extolling the virtues of Liliana Waker the Dead for a while now. Oh, that card is so good. I can't believe people haven't woken up to how good Liliana is. Like, I looked it up. I think it's still like $5. Not saying you should go buy it out. I'm not trying to. I don't even own any. I don't even own any. But I think that that card is just like criminally underrated. It's like super cheap and it's super powerful and it's a mythic and 2 sandals and perfect dark ritual and oh boy, Quantum. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can check that out over on the YouTube channel. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you know where you can get them? You can get them over at cardkingdom.com. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know in your order notes you want when they got double masters and everything else you could possibly need. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, Discord is new and improved. Check it out if you're interested. Merch page has tokens, t-shirts, playbats. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And on that note, let's have some fun. Let's make some 4/4s in Historic. Combo off with some Cruel Celebrants. I'm excited for this. How much does man have to pay to see Naban in Historic? I think that Naban Wizards is definitely something that'll be coming. I do want to play that. And I also still have Yarok high on my list of things to do in Historic. So, Dragon Ghoul Doomcaster, welcome to the Fishbowl. Lots of new subs right off the bat. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. We have not done Historic Ponza recently, but we have done Historic Ponza in the not super distant past. But, all right, so this deck, starting off, yeah, we're playing more traditional gifts. I was missing Champion Wits. Hopefully y'all still enjoy it. But the last gift decks we played, it was interesting, and it was good, and it had Bugler Rat. But it didn't have Champion Wits and the traditional stuff. So deck number 1, Grixis, God-Pharaoh's Gift. Zyre, are we making Tron players quit Magic tonight? Maybe if some of them show up in Historic. I hope so. I mean, I never feel bad about making a Tron player quit Magic. The less Tron players around, the better. No offense to Tron players. And the more Tron players in the stream, the better. But Tron players playing against me on Moto, the less of those, the better. So, hey, what's up, Golem MTG? Deck number 1, Grixis God-Pharaoh's Gift. We talked about it briefly. The main idea, we use Stitcher Supplier, along with Mire Tritons, along with Cathartic Reunions, along with Champion Wits, to stock our graveyard. Also, Fanatical Firebrand sacrifices itself. Skirk Prospector can rampant sacrifice itself. So we're trying to stock our graveyard. What are we trying to get in our graveyard? Well, main things are Mirror Image, and also Combat Celebrants. Then we can use Gate to the Afterlife to get our God-Pharaoh's Gift. And then the fun begins where we start exerting Combat Celebrants, copy Combat Celebrants, hopefully winning all in one big turn. The sideboard, not super sold on where the sideboard is at, honestly. A little bit 4-of-y. I mean, the cards are okay. Iron Sword Saber for protection, Negate, I guess, for control matchups, a Braid for artifacts. Feels a little, I don't know. I'm not sold on the sideboard. This was a viewer submitted deck. I like the main deck a lot. Not sold on the sideboard, but we can always update it. Are there any Scoops face masks? There's not. That's actually something that we talked about. I think Tomer suggested Scoops face masks, and it would be sweet, but apparently they're, like, expensive and hard to make. So at this point, there is not. Is this your deck or suggested build? This build was sent to me by someone called the Willy Josh. The Willy Josh. It is, if you ever look at the deck list, it should have, they always have the person's name on it who sent it to me if it's not mine. It would be sweet to have Goldfish, face masks. We could try the Vizier. I don't know if I have them. Arena's gotten so, ooh, this map. I just don't like this map. We can fill the graveyard, a bunch of firebrands. We're going to mulligan. Okay, this is fine. We got a gate to the afterlife. We got ways to fill the graveyard. We will keep it. Old Wolf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you mask your face out of your beard currently? Where's my mask? I can. I got my hippie mask at the moment. That is, hang on, see? I will show it off. Boom. Boom. And now we're ready. Now we're ready to go out and get some groceries. What are we putting to the bottom here? And see, like, I'm pretty big. I'm like, if you've never seen me in person, I'm a big guy for one, and I'm like, and I'm also like very bearded and hairy and like 6'4". So I'm a very, if you don't know me and I just walk into you on the street and you don't know me and my personality and like what a big teddy bear I am, I can be pretty intimidating. So I feel like this friendly mask makes me feel much less like a bank robber when I have to go when I have to go out shopping. This is like, I mean, I don't know. Would someone wear like a tie-dyed hippie mask if they were going to actually rob your store? Probably not. So that's one of the upsides over like if it was a skull and crossbone mask or something, then it would be even more intimidating. Yeah, I think Huey and Marshall got me beat as far as height. Although overall size, like Huey and Marshall are also like fairly slender. Yeah, no, I'm just a very big person over. Oh, we drew what they thought seized. I'm just overall a very large human being. You wouldn't call it a mask? I don't know. Apparently it counts. According to our law. Ooh, opponent's got some spice. Oh, Alright, gate to the afterlife. Pass the turn. We got the Cruel Celebrate. We have the Cathartic Reunion. We just got to fill the graveyard. We're super close. Another Oathsworn Vampire. Oh, yes, get in there. Get in there, opponent, please. Yes, block, mill. We just need creatures in the graveyard. Do your job, Stitcher Supplier. One more creature. We get to loot. Alright, discard Cruel Celebrant. Cathartic Reunion. Discard. Play a land. I am a little nervous that the deck is kind of creature light. We're getting close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opponent hits us to 15. Well, Champion of Wits. Draw, discard. Discard you and you. Watery Grave. Untap Mire Triton. Okay, we're there. We're there. Mill those cards. Gates of Life. Next turn, the fun begins. You better kill a Cistern Vampires. Opponent, big attack. We will block. We drop to 13. We will loot because might as well. Yes, another Celebrant. And Stitchers. Okay. Well, step 1, activate. Here comes the combo. We will search our library for a God-Pharaoh's gift. We will go to, you will see the combo right here. We go to combat. We get back a Combat Celebrant. Combat Celebrant has haste. We will attack and exert to get an extra combat step. We'll hit our opponent for 4. We'll go to the beginning of combat. That'll give us another God-Pharaoh's gift. You know what we're going to get? We are going to get a Combat Celebrant. Combat Celebrant number 2 comes down. It will attack and exert, so we get another combat step. Opponent, done. That's what we wanted to see out of this deck. That was exactly what we were going for. And we had at least one mirror image in the graveyard as well, so good start. Hey, what's up, Matt Bobbles? How are you? Thanks for having fun with your content. I really like playing Magic. I really do. It's easy for me to have fun playing Magic because I really like playing Magic. Our sideboard is pretty bad for this matchup. So what can we take out? Like, I think we need a Braids. If we get hit by Leyline, life becomes much more difficult. So bring in a Braids, go down. Fanatical Firebrands. Run it like that. Hope for the best. Cage doesn't stop it. Although, Leyline of the Void, very good against it. Or like Scavenging Ooze or something. Making Tron players lose is one of the best things in Magic. Like 90% of people bring in Cage, not realizing that it actually doesn't do anything. That's another one of my favorite parts of this deck. We will put... Yeah, let's go Mirror Image. Mirror Image to the bottom. Opponent. Yeah, we could play like... We could play, like bounce spells, I guess? Brazen Borrower. Our colors are not very good at just killing enchantments. I guess there is that silly enchantment edict. I don't really think black should be able to kill enchantments. That card actually bothers me. I feel like that's a huge color pie break, and they shouldn't have done it. I am the guy you know for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do we want to do this? Yeah, Dragon Skull Summit. Cathartic Reunion. Discard and... Discard, I think. Alright. We still need to find our gate to the afterlife. If you ever need the deck, exclamation point, deck will get you there. Opponent. Oh boy. Alright, this is a much faster vampire start. Opponent hits us down to 17. That is gate to the afterlife. 1, 2, 3. Well. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, gate to the afterlife. Only one creature in the graveyard. We're going to need some really, 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 really fortunate hit. Oh. And now we're dead. Name Skirk Prospector, please. Oh, now we need a Braid, and we need it, like, now. Do you think Goldfish will ever have card search functionality? Yes. I have no idea when, but I think that is something that will hopefully happen. But really, that's something that's more of a Richard thing, really. Can we even survive a turn? Yeah. So Pona has the hate. They didn't have graveyard hate, but they do have Spyglass. Oh boy. Vampires are just going off. 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're just dead. Alright. I mean, we're dead in a bunch of ways. They can just... Well, I mean... I guess they were not actually going to kill us that turn, but there's no way we're going to win from there. They could have killed us that turn. Okay. Yeah, we might have to change the sideboard. I think the sideboard's really bad. I think the sideboard's, like, really bad. Yeah, vampires are good. I don't know. I like the Silver Smoke Vampire plan. I don't like that 2-drop Vampire they were playing very much. This hand I like. We got looting at least. Hydra! First time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I think Seth need to play Prospector have a chance to survive. Yeah, maybe we should have tried to get that down earlier. I mean, this hand's good if our opponent doesn't get us with Sorcerer Spyglass shenanigans and Thought Seizes. Alright. Thought Seize is less bad than Sorcerer Spyglass, at least. Do you ever try out other card games? I really haven't much. I mean, I've played Hearthstone a little bit, but beyond that, not really. If I was going to try another card game, what would you recommend? What is the best non-Magic card game that's worth trying? I hear everyone talking about Runeterra. I do want to get... I do want to get, Fall Guy. Fall Guy actually looks fun. Discard you. And you. Opponent. Land and Come on. No Graveyard Hates, no Sorens. Fall Guy's frustrating. It seems like it'd be fun. Slay the Spires. Ooh, Drana. Alright, no blocks. Down to 18. Champion of Wits, Part 2. Discard. Are we actually going to try to hardcast God-Pharaoh's Gift? Is that even possible? That seems very unlikely. Alright, discard. Maybe it's worth it? It's probably not worth it. Discard the God-Pharaoh's Gift. Play the land. No attacks. Gory Adverse! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, Drana is from Jumpstart. Opponent, Thoughtseize. We might regret discarding this blue source, actually. That might actually be an issue. Takes Cathartic Reunion. And the Sorin 2. Oh, dear. Alright. Opponent. No blocks. Opponent's board's getting huge. We're down to 12. Well, mirror image on Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Discard and discard. Hit Sorin. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, well, there is a Fizzle Ray. Hey, what's up, Dark Gamer? How are you? There is a bit of a Fizzle Ray. We need a Gate to the Afterlife. If we top that Gate to the Afterlife, how close are we? 1, 2, 3. Actually, not that close. Opponent goes Strana. Well, we will chump. Oh, we're actually so close to being dead. And we don't have a way to kill this, so we basically just got a combo. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, sideboard. Yeah, sideboard's so bad. Yeah, and we're just dead. Alright. Alright, we're gonna fix the sideboard. We're gonna fix the sideboard right now. Because the sideboard is... Whew. Building sideboards is tough. If I'm saying the sideboard is bad, that is not a knock on whoever built the sideboard. It's definitely hard, but the sideboard is not something I think that is going to be helpful to our deck. Keyforge. I have not played Keyforge. Gleness Crane could be interesting. Is there a way to... I mean, Grim Tutor just directly searches for it. Chuck, how are you? For the 13th month, lucky number 13. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Wishclaw. Wishclaw gets it. Renowned Weaponsmith. Oh, Glennest isn't in this format, is it? It's not. Alright, so, sideboard-wise, we need removal. I think we want Massacre Worms. I don't think we want Siren Storm Tamers. I think we want Massacre Worms. Is there any way for us to deal with... Not our colors. There's not an easy way to deal with... With Graveyard Hate. I mean, Bedevil's fine. Bedevil might be better than a Braid, actually. It doesn't hit enchantments, though, which is a bit of an issue. And then... Do we want all these counters? Kite Sail seems fine. Leyline of Sanctity would be sweet if we could cast it. I'm also not 100% sure about the Mana Dorks. Do I have I opened a Scarab God? Oh, okay, we do have a Scarab God. Scarab God. Mystical Dispute? We could also play Graveyard Hate, but... Alright, let's... Brazen Borrower also seems good. I think we want Brazen Borrower. Let's add Brazen Borrower. And then let's try that again. Because we did see the combo do spectacular things. Brazen Borrower seems decent as a catch-all. All right. Boom. Farika's Libation. I object to that card. I object. It's a color pie break. I object. But I mean, I guess that doesn't mean we shouldn't play it. But that card really bothered. Should that card exist, chat? What is your opinion? I don't know why. Am I crazy? It seems like the breakiest of breaks at color pies. Like, why should black be able to answer an enchantment? Like, isn't that something that black just can't do? We have not played the Camelot deck yet, although that's another one that I'd like to play. It's part of Black's Wizards. I don't believe them. I mean, I guess technically the color pie is whatever Wizards says it is, but I don't like it. I endorse color pie breaks so white can do new tricks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind color pie breaks either, I guess, although I really wanted to loot with this. Alright. Well, sure. Opponent passes. Rivulet, Gate to the Afterlife. Can we get there in time? Are we fast enough? Hey, Seth, what do you think of a Rakdos Rack deck in Historic? Now we have access to Kroxa, Bedevil, and Hazoret. I mean, oh no, sweet mother. Well, that's game. Game. We don't have removal in our main deck. I think we're starting to see the issues, perhaps, with this build. Tap, let go. Well, people seem prepared for graveyards. Black-headed enchantments because everything else gets hit by 3 colors, but enchantment removal is only white-green. It seems weird to me. I mean, blue was original burn color with Psionic Blast, so it really is a color break. I mean, I don't know if I'd say it was originally the burn color, because Lightning Bolt was like the first burn spell, but it is true that blue did have weird burn back in the day. And I guess green did to some extent too. Opponent with the post-combat Stone Coil. Yeah. I think we just scoop, actually. We have removal in the sideboard, but there's no way we can make this work now. Discard and discard. I mean, I guess if there's a chance, it's that we're going to have to do everything in one turn somehow. It's going to be very difficult. All right, pass the turn. If there's a... it's going to be so... Because they can leave up mana. Yeah, there's just no way. J2H, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, pass the turn. So opponent can just eat all of our stuff. So I guess we're hoping our opponent taps out. If they don't tap out, I don't know how we can win. Opponent. Yeah, Storm's Wrath. I mean, we have Massacre Worm in the sideboard now, which wasn't there before. Opponent. Why no Chupacabra? That is a good question. This is a viewer-submitted list, so I'm actually not sure what the thinking on that was. I don't know about the Fanatical Firebrands either. Maybe that would be better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, sure. We will take Infinite. Yeah, the Scavenger is too good. Too good. About it. Well, we will crack. We are going to need the Miracle of Miracles here. So, crack Fabled Passage. Opponent can exile 4 things. Ugh, that is so unlikely this is going to work. We draw land. Well, sack Skirk Prospector. Double loot. Discard a land. Discard a land. Stitcher Supplier. Opponent eats our stuff, cause ugh. This ooze. The unbeatable ooze. Oh, Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, it might just be that this build is, the combo is sweet, but that the build itself is, got some issues. Maybe we will, make some more changes and try to improve it. I mean, because the combo idea is really sweet. And when we pulled it off, it was super sweet. But we have been getting a little wrecked by Graveyard Hate. Alright, yeah, and that does it. Yeah. Yeah. We might slowly keep rebuilding the deck. So we can bring in some removal. We can go down... What do we cut? What would we cut from the main deck? How many lands are in this deck? 22. I guess that's relatively fine. So what are our worst cards? I wonder, maybe Cathartic Reunion should just go. Well, I guess we'll trim and trim and trim. I kind of want Fanatical Firebrand because it does kill Llanowar in this matchup. Ooh, let me see, Ugly Hood Rat. Rhythm of the Wild? Rhythm of the Wild's definitely fun. What is a combo? Just putting Ilharg with haste? Ugh. Well, we have a Bedevil, but nothing else. Alright, well, to the bottom. Please no ooze, and please blue mana. Mill. Bonnet, Forest, and Llanowar. Land and Mire Triton. Mill. Ugh, 2 lands that we kind of needed. Get in with Stitcher Supplier. Bonnet. Cause Stitchers, no Tritons. Alright. And let's do some more rebuilding. Oh, those oozes. On turn 2s. Yeah, I mean, Sorcerer's Spyglass could be alright. Ugh. Let's just try one more. Let's try one more with the actual deck before we rebuild. One more, and then we'll do a aggressive rebuilding if it's still doing the same thing. Oh yeah, I did, Doug. I didn't really get to read it over yet. The problem is I haven't actually watched Phineas and Ferb. So I feel like I would not be a good person to build a Phineas and Ferb deck. Just because I've never actually watched it. I know what it is, sort of. Alright, mirror image to the bottom. Yeah. Dragon Skull's Limit, go. So opponent, looks like they're on the A sacrifice deck. Opponent. Oh, they're on auras. Okay. Well, land and Mire Triton mill some cards. Alright, 2 creatures. 2 creatures is good. That's a step in the right direction. Yeah. The graveyard, this deck, that's one of the downsides of this build of the deck, is that it is very, very, very reliant on the reanimation plan. Curious Obsession. Wow. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. We will take it. Watery Grave, untapped. Gate to the Afterlife. 3 creatures in the graveyard. We are close. Oh, opponent. Do you want to see the Esper approach list that got me to Diamond? Hey, sure, be right back, Coffee. I would love to. Although, how do we do this? Let's just... Actually, let's do it this way. Cathartic Union, discard. Draw some cards. If they have Spell Pierce, oh, I'm gonna cry. No, 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 no. Land. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a land. Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Creatures. Give us some creatures. All right, that is 6. Next turn, the fun begins. This is a Pioneer God-Pharaoh's Gift deck. Had post-Ballista Bad. Ooh, let me see. God-Pharaoh gets Gift Combat. Ooh, yeah, you get Aurelian Pioneer, which is sweet. Staggering Insight for our opponent. Arcane Flight. Well, we take 5. Opponent draws a card. Elcid. Alright. Well, let's see how far we can go. I don't think we can win. Mr. Foxpaws, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, So we can get back Combat Celebrate into Champion of Wits. All right, let's get to the Afterlife. Get a God-Pharaoh's Gift. Go to Combat. Get a Combat Celebrate. Step 1. Attack, exert, attack. Opponent. Oh, what was my Sethism? Hey, what's up, Emerald Blazer? How are you? Opponent. Okay, down to 20. Another combat. We will get a, I guess, just Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Discard and discard. Attack. Opponent goes to 15. Mire Triton. Mill some cards. Fabled Passage, go. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Jellyfish Tribal. That sounds super sweet, Owlbear Lord. Could this deck hold up to Pioneer? I think God-Pharaoh's Gift can be competitive-ish in Pioneer. Hey, what's up, Owlbear Lord? I don't know if I would play this exact build. I think you get some upgrades. Opponent, another Curious Obsession. Many cards will be drawn. Another Arcane Flight. Opponent hits us. Well, crack this. Thin the deck. Oh, last basic. Down to 10. Draws 2. I don't know if we can win this turn. Jellyfish Tribal's not a tribe I expected to see tonight. I will say that. Stitcher Supplier. Oh, we need a good mill. Stitcher Supplier, mill some cards. We need a Combat Celebrant or a Mirror Image. All right, so I think what we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think we have to play the land, gate to the Afterlife. Get another God-Pharaoh's Gift. Oh boy. We're going to need a good hit. We're going to need a good hit. Yeah, this is our only chance. Library. God-Pharaoh's Gift. Go to combat. So we need to get back self-mill and hit a combat celebrant or a mirror entity. So number 1, we will get back, I guess, Champion of Wits goes deepest. Get back Champion of Wits. Looking for an extra combat step, Champion of Wits. Draw 4. Okay. That should do it. The combo's coming through. Number 2, God-Pharaoh's Gift. Combat Celebrant. Yes, please. And that should be the game. That's exactly what we needed. Go to combat. And kill you? It took 2 God-Pharaoh's Gifts, but that's enough. Exert. Attack. Untap him. Elson is not going to be enough. Do I play EDH? I do. I play an opponent. GG's. Scoops it up. 2 are... Oh, boy. They were drawing 2 cards a turn, and we couldn't interact with it, but it was not enough. Not even close. Played against a lot of God-Pharaoh's Gift today? Really? Is it God-Pharaoh's Gift Day on Arena? I didn't realize... I, never play against God-Pharaoh's Gift. I didn't realize... Is it an actual, popular archetype? It is definitely a lot of fun. All right. Freebooters, Brazen Borrowers, Massacre Worms. I think. Going down, Cathartic Reunions, Mirror Image, Mire Triton? Try it like that, I think. Oh, Recipes is so bad. Please, no. Yeah, we've been... Graveyard Ages absolutely wrecks us. Okay, Caleb was playing yesterday. That's sweet. Made it to Mythic with a mono white deck. Ooh, let me see, Sad. Eh? That actually looks like a pretty reasonable hand. Mono white control. Ooh, that's spicy. Lotus Field brought back... Yes. Oh, opponent's gonna learn a lesson about Grafdigger's Cage. Oh, that's so funny because they're a Lurus deck. So all that this Grafdigger's Cage does is hurt our opponent. Elson, yeah, that is acceptable. We will play. Yeah, you know what? Let's shock ourselves. Free boot. Take Curious Obsession. Pass the... Well, get in. Hit you. If you want to trade, that's fine. God-Pharaoh's Gift, Lurus, Teshar, Artifact Loops. Ooh, that would be spicy. It stops you from tutoring God-Pharaoh's Gift. It actually doesn't even do that. This only affects us casting spells or creatures entering play from libraries. So... It actually does literally nothing against our deck. I guess, yeah, it just does, straight up stone cold nothing. Skirk Prospector. Fabled Passage. Get in. Boat it. Takes it. 20. Pass the turn. It doesn't stop anything! Oh, Electrosending Pumpler with Metalwork Colossus. That was an interesting standard. There were some funny jank decks, but the top tiers, the top tier of Kaladesh standard was mostly not very good. Outside of the brief shining moment when Panharmonicon was a real deck. That was sweet. Yeah, I still also very much miss Panharmonicon. Maybe we just return to Kaladesh and get it back. Opponent's going to get their Lurus. Okay. Well, how many creatures we got? Not many. Let's Champion of Wits. Draw and discard. Discard 2 combat celebrants. Play a land. Next turn, maybe the turn that we can go for it. 1, 2, 3 creatures. 4 creatures. Looting. Possibly. Yeah, Etherflux was a really cool build around. All right, there's Luris. Sure. You know what? You can have your Curious Obsession. 4 creatures. Come on. Come on, that creature. Yes. All right. Gate to the Afterlife. This should do it. Gate to the Afterlife. Sack Skirk Prospector. Mega Mana. Gate to Life Loot. Discard Freebooter. Yes, please. And now our opponent learns the lesson about Grafdigger's Cage in this matchup. Gate to the Afterlife. Library. Huh? Wait. Graveyard. There we go. And off to the races. Woo, for opponent. Hey, good to see you, Luck. You was back. Good to have you. All right. Extra combat step number 1. Cruel Celebrant. Go to combat. Exert. Attack, attack. Untap him. Opponent. Opponent is realizing that they're sideboarding choices. Woo. Are not working out. Opponent. I mean, while Grafdigger's Cage might not be bugged, you know what is bugged? That is Neheb. Neheb super bugged. We learned that last week on Against Odds. This week's Against Odds deck is sweet too, by the way. All right, attack, exert. Opponent takes it. We will get back Kite Sail Freebooter. And opponent scoops it up. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. Nieb isn't bugged. It doesn't let you cast spells. We had it happen on video. Ironcrag Feet, Deathbell Warcry, tons of stuff, tons of mana, no spells allowed. But, I mean, sounds like a bug to me. I know what Ironcrag Feet says. 4 mana, add 7 mana. Easy. Easy. It's like a ritual. You just played against me? Hey, what's up, Beer Check? I submitted a report though, so maybe it might be fixed by now. If you try it and it works, that's because my complaining about it being bugged got Wizards to fix it real quick. So if it works now, that doesn't mean it wasn't bugged before. It means Wizards fixed it. I love streaming with you guys. It's always so much fun. See, it was for the greater good of getting Wizards to fix it. Also, did you see? What do you think about this? Let me see if I can find this. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed that Wizards. Let me see if I can find the announcement of this, because we're gonna do this on stream, I think, because it actually sounds like kind of fun. More importantly, it shows that Wizards is actually still doing things on Magic Online, which you always get a little nervous with the move to Arena. So Supreme Draft, a new draft format. It's coming like next week. I think we're actually gonna try. Do you want to see a stream of it? I kind of want to try it. It's got like a bunch of different packs. You get to pick 2 cards per pack, and it's only first picks. So you get a pack, you get 2 picks out of that pack, and then you get a new pack, essentially. You don't get a picked over pack that someone else already went through. So you're going to have another pack with the rares and the whole thing. So it should be really high-powered, like almost QB draft formats. All right, Hostage Taker. I do like the idea. So maybe we go down these Fanatical Firebrands. Or maybe we keep those. Maybe we go down Cathartic Reunion. Like, Cathartic Reunion is not a spell. In case you were wondering about that. In case you were wondering, it's not a spell. It's or it is a spell. It's not a creature. Yeah, we'll probably try streaming it. What paper decks do I have? I have a few random commander decks. A Brago deck, a Marchesa deck that someone sent me, a Venser Oathbreaker deck, and a couple of like pre-Connie decks. And then I have Freeman Red, or Mono Red Prison, for Modern. That is my one non-commander deck. Ooh, wait, Zurzoth. Zurzoth? Whenever opponent draws their first card each turn, if it's not their turn. Kessup! Welcome to the... Can we Zurzoth with this deck? How deep can we go? There are cool options for drawing in disc, like Cavalier Flames is spicy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. And our first donation of the eve coming in from Gorian Verse. Am I still mispronouncing your name? Add $5 donation. Add $5. Seth can only cast one more troll spell this stream. I don't think I've cast any troll spells. We're not a troll deck. No Thruns. No troll aesthetics. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, we could just add Chupacabra. A Chupacabra that also looted? That would be sweet. That would be really sweet. I mean, we added 2 hostage takers. Chupacabra, Choops and Magoops. And then I kind of want a little bit more looting, but what is our looting option? It needs to loot when it enters the battlefield, I think. Rixmati Reveler could be good. Rixmati Reveler, Merchant of the Veil. Dragon Mage is funny once you're already comboing. Oh, Neheb. Neheb! It's gotta be Neheb. Can we wait? So let's read Zurzoth. Whenever an opponent draws their first card each turn, if it's not their turn. Why don't they just say, whenever the opponent draws the first card of your turn? That would be, well, I guess that wouldn't account for multiplayer. You get a 1/1 devil. Then when it dies, you get to ping something. Whenever one or more devils you control attack, each player draws and discards at random. That might not be, it would be sweet, but... Nabad? Niab would be fine. Also Cavalier. Sage of the Falls. When a human comes into play, you get to loot. If you draw a card with no cards in your library, discard 3 cards with different names. Well, let's try Ormos. That's probably a horrible idea, but let's try Ormos. I've never casted Ormos. Let's see what happens if we have. Let's see what happens if we have Ormos in there. Ormos seems like he'd be kind of sweet. Rowdy Crew would be good. Tomebound Lich is another good option, and it's a good blocker. That's true. Draw 5 cards. 5 cards is so many. That's a lot. We get to discard 3 and draw 5. That's a great deal. Well, all right. I feel like it's hard to keep a hand that can't. It's hard to keep a hand that can't get a God-Pharaoh's gift, but yeah, Ranko could be good too. Oh, opponents gaining life. I see. Blood Grip go. Ormos is here somewhere. Pridemate, Bonet. Yeah, gaining life. Hitting us. I wonder if Stitcher Supplier is actually worth it. Stitcher Supplier doesn't actually feel like, oh, that's a Gate to the Afterlife build. Yes, another Grafdigger's Cage. Everyone loves their Grafdigger's cages. Play a land, mirror image. We're just going to make a wall of Death Touchers at the moment. Okay, mill. No attacks. No Emery. There is not Emery, although Emery could be good in this deck. Well, Dragon Skull Summit. Hostage Taker. Yoink. Hostage Taker Edition already paying off. Hey, what's up, Elf? How are you? Yeah, people are very, very cagey. This is a cagey format. No attacks. Yeah, they're only at 27 so far. Ooh, Angel. Well, we can get that on the backswing. Yes. Soul Warden. Play a land. Hostage Taker. Take Angel. Oh, we're the Soul Sister deck now. Get in. Hit ya. Ooh. Opponent might actually have a Johnny. All right, down to 31. They might have the Johnny. Let's play Mono Green. Oh, they do. Huh. Okay. Token Life. Ugh. Huh. That is frightening. Maybe we should just be a Hostage Taker deck. These Hostage Takers have been great. Oh, we have so much of our opponent's deck. What one? Okay. Attack. Attack. Alright. Yep. Get rid of that Ajani. Whew. Okay. Bullet dodged for the time being. I updated Historic Value Town. Ooh, let me see ATM. Yeah, Sir Conrad is super sweet. I feel like... Hey, what's up, Chick? How are you? I feel like we gotta play more of it at some point. Healy odd. Well... Play the Angel. Opponent does gain some life. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn. Historic Value tab looks super fun. I wonder if you could have a Gitrog Monster in there, too. I mean, we basically are. Apparently, cloning Hostage Taker is pretty good in this matchup. I kind of wish we had even more now. Opponent. Whoa. You gonna get frisky? Well, mirror image. Hostage Taker. What are we taking this time? Yeah, let's just take the token. Go to combat. Attack. Half of our opponent's deck, half of our deck. Tag. Opponent. Down to 19. Stitcher Supplier. Mill. if we ever get a God-Pharaoh's Gift going. Skirk Prospector. All right, we just need the Gate to the Afterlife, and we're in business. Assuming our opponent doesn't go infinite somehow. Opponent plays the land. Ooh, Lyra. I was not expecting that. I don't think Lyra, huh. Alright. That's not ideal. We're running out of hostage takers. We need the God-Pharaoh's Gift or the Gate to the Afterlife. Yeah, opponent throws Lyra again. Alright, no attacks. Oh, but the Lyra! Prospector is for sacrificing and triggering Gate to the Afterlife. And it's like kind of weird ramp. I don't know if it's worth it in this deck or not. It's very good in like goblin focus builds. Not sure if it's worth it in this build, honestly. Opponent gets in, hits us, gain a bunch of life. Sure. Oh, okay. We're not out of hostage takers. Never out of hostage takers. Lyra or Heliod? I actually don't know. Yeah, I think it's Heliod. Because we can get in a lot of damage with Heliod not being around. Attack. Well, I guess it's not that much. Attack. Opponent blocks. Outside of a Johnny range at the moment. Oh, another one. No. So we'll start growing stuff. Wow, what a weird match. Yeah, I guess grow the angel. Opponent goes Lyra, hits us, gains a bunch of life. God-Pharaoh's Gift! Lyra getting massive. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Saga Goblin for sure. That's what we were looking for. God-Pharaoh's Gift. And now the good times start rolling. Combat. We will get a Cruel Celebrant. Is it lethal? Gain some life. Counter on the angel. Exert. Oh, we gotta do it manually. Attack. Actually, I guess we leave this back. All right, big attack. Untap them. Here we come. Yeah, if our opponent's Lyra was untapped, they'd be in a much better spot. Are we gonna 46 them? Opponent gonna block with a Heliod. Helioid. It finally showed up. About it. And we can end the chain with a hostage taker, getting rid of the Lyra. Opponent blocks and blocks and blocks. Uh-huh. Lifelink. Goes to 25. Oh, that's a mirror image. Oh, we can do this all day. We can do this for days. We will get back a Combat Celebrant. Trigger. Grow the Angel. Exert. Wait. Why? Why can I not? What is happening, Arena? Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Why? Alright. Well, you attack. That's disappointing. I don't hit you. Really? Alright, well, get it with Angel. That is so weird. It's a brand new creature. We can exert... You can exert a new combat celebrate. You can exert the same combat celebrate. But this is a brand new creature. You definitely don't have to attack alone. I think it's just a weird bug. Well, we'll see if it works this time. Go to combat. Actually, I guess we play Fanatical Firebrand. You know what? No, we don't. Go to combat. God-Pharaoh's Gift. Gets back Champion of Wits. Gains some life, draws a card. I think it's the pet's fault. The pet's in the way. Opponent grows their dork. We grow their dork. We draw some cards. Discard and discard. Go to combat. Now it's going to work. Attack, exert. The new one won't attack. Now it's doing it with this one. Oh. It's something with... I think it's the pet. I think the pet is just in the way. Oh, the lifelink is still obnoxious. Well, attack with everything. Untap everything. This is a huge gaudy, like, why is there all this green around it? Give it a little stand. It's actually impacting the game. I was always skeptical of animations. But then, after they implemented them, I was like, alright, this isn't that bad. But this is the first time that I think an animation is actually impacting the game pretty severely. Which is not a good thing. Too big. It's taking up too much space. Alright, so we get the big attack. Opponent's going to give their stuff lifelink. Are we actually getting in for damage here, or are we just... I don't even know if we're getting in for damage. Oh, we are. A little. A little damage. Yeah, yeah. So, God-Pharaoh's Gift. We're not getting in enough damage. I think we actually wait. I think we just hostage take her. Get the Lyra. Opponent gains some life, but we turn off the Heliod. Finally. What a weird way for this game to go. Counter on Angel. Steal the Lyra. Oh, we actually get to keep going because we untap the other one that had not attacked. And now I think we do win. Attack, 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 attack. Untap everything. We don't have infinite combat steps because you can only exert a combat celebrate once each turn. If it hasn't been exerted yet, you can exert it. Opponent. Gets back Lyra, gets back Heliod. We don't even win this turn, do we? What is going on? All right. I'll grow that. Oh. I cannot resist. I cannot resist. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me. We couldn't cast Lyra because that was all during our combat phase. We could have not attacked with that hostage taker, but we can just get another one. I really want Ormos. Well, I guess we just win. So mirror image on hostage taker. Lyra. The problem is Heliod is giving all of our opponents stuff lifelink, which is very awkward. But I think we can just attack with this Angel of Vitality now. Yeah. Hit you? Oh, what a wild game. What are the misplay? What was the punt, Goddard Hazard, that you were thinking of? I'm actually confused. That was a very interesting game. Alright, bring in Massacre Worm. Bring in maybe Bedevil? I don't know if it's worth it or not. You attack with the Lyra holding hostage taker. I mean, that doesn't make a difference though, right? Because we just have another hostage taker and win the game. Yeah, hostage taker was great there. Killigile! Let me see. Cocoa Elementals. Ooh. Alright, so Massacre Worm definitely in. Maybe Bedevils. We do have... I kind of want more Hostage Takers now. Hostage Taker was insane. Hostage Taker just felt so good. Sorry, Ormos. Next time, I promise. Alright. Trim. Actually, Mire Train's good. Let's go down Prospector. Run it like that. Cocoa Elementals look super fun. Toroni! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Should have made a second gift and got Hostage Taker. Well, remember, all of that's happening... Remember, all that's happening during combat. It is also important to note. So, all of that's happening during combat, so we can't actually play sorcery speed spells. We're going from, like, beginning of combat to end of combat, beginning of combat. There's no main phases or anything there. Rules question. If you... Alright. Boom. Mono red aggro. If you Scarab God a Heliod in the graveyard and don't have devotion, does it revert to an enchantment? I believe it should still be a 4/4. I think. Because of... I think it should still be a 4/4 based on how Scarab God works. Mill. And pass the turn. I mean, next turn we can potentially get down Gate to the Afterlife, and then we're pretty close to going off. Angel of Vitality, sure. This one's gonna go pretty easy. Bone it. Passes. Land? It is a land. Alright, play the land. Gate to the Afterlife. Get in with Stitch or Supplier. Well, next turn's the party turn. Pass the turn. Next turn's going to be a really sweet turn. Resplendent Angel. Sure. Potent. It'll be a 4/4, but needs devotion to be a creature. I mean, if it's a 4/4, isn't it always a creature? Really? Devotion rules... Huh. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Well, opponent hits us. Down to 12. Ooh, they get an angel? Ugh. And life? Oh boy. Alright. Well, alright. Let our fun begin. How far can we go? We have a hostage taker in the graveyard. So step 1. Sacrifice prospector. Loot. Discard combat celebrant. Step 2. Fanatical firebrand stitcher supplier. Loot. Discard mirror image. Kill stitcher supplier. Mill and loot. Discard champion of wits. Sack gate to the afterlife. Get a God-Pharaoh's gift. Alright. Combat. Get back combat celebrant. Attack exert. About it. Takes it. Get back mirror image. Copy combat celebrant. Attack exert. Untap combat celebrant. Potent. Takes it down to 25. Combat. I guess this is where we kind of fizzle. Hostage taker. Get rid of resplendent angel. No attack. Mire Triton. Go. Update deck list. Yeah, I will update it once we can export. I left for a minute, watch Elvis from the Chick Buck said, holy Christ, that movie is horrible in every way. I've never seen it, but that, I guess, doesn't completely surprise me. Well, Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. Get a island. Oh, that Pride Mate. That Pride Mate, that Pride Mate, that Pride Mate. Stitcher's supplier. Do we even need that? All right, let's Stitcher's supplier. Mill some cards. Resplendent. How many extra combats can we get here? We have 1 combat celebrant. Do we care about Resplendent Angel? Alright, play Resplendent Angel. Get back Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Ooh. Discard some cards. Attack exert. Attack, attack, attack. Untap them. Untap them. Here we go. Why did you not use Firebrand to get rid of Sister in the first place? Wanted all of our mana to do other things. We will combat Celebrant. Go to combat. Exert. Attack, attack, attack. You. Untap him. About it. Takes it. Okay. Another combat. We're going all the way. We're going all the way. We can still worm in the future. Champion to wits. Draw some cards. Discard and... Actually, maybe we keep that. Discard... you know what we do, discard it. Discard and discard. Exert. Attack. 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 Untap him. Opponent. What a turn, what a turn. Yeah, the worm doesn't do a whole lot right now. 2 worms next turn will do a lot. Ooh, opponent's going to block with a Pride Mate? Interesting. With our opponent's life total going down, we can get the Angel too. Opponent blocks and blocks. Is our opponent just straight up dead? Opponent down to 7. Oh, now they're definitely dead. Opponent gets a spirit that will feed the Massacre Worm. Here it comes. Kill your stuff. Hit you. Drain you. And that was a impressive game for our deck. That was super good. You missed an attack with a Celebrate. Did we? You can only exert once per turn. Maybe we missed a normal attack. Well, that went super well. That went really well. I mean, the deck does some really sweet things. Yeah, that is the upside of this build, I think, is when the combo gets going, it really does some spectacular things, for sure. I think the question is, so what do you think? I guess before we figure out what we're doing next, a super duper quick reminder. Citizen Petitioner. Super duper quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. So what do you think? Should we try one of the other builds that we have? So that was the Grixis combo build. The other build, we have this Esper reanimator build. This deck is garbage. Not a fan? Loses to 1 counter at Thoughtseize. I don't really think that's true. Graveyard Hate is a problem. So this build is definitely different and pretty janky, but interesting. This is the Scholar of the Lost Trove. So we're trying to fill the graveyard, Scholar of the Lost Trove, to get back God-Pharaoh's Gift, to get back more Scholar of the Lost Troves, etc., 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 etc. So that is the main idea of this one. I don't 3-1. It's Arena that is just really bad. You have to go through. It's very disappointing. So I think what happens is Arena defaults to the newest one when it should default to the one that you have the most of. So it puts one jump. That shouldn't be a jump start anyway. Wizards, that's a whole other thing to complain about. That now I have 5 Mire Tritons. Put dusting, trading, something. Wizards, please, your economy's horrible. Fix it, fix it, fix it. But with that out of the way, if you're going to have the horrible economy and I'm going to be stuck with a million Mire Tritons, but I can only use 4 Mire Tritons, at least put the same 4 in my deck, Wizards. Like, that's a little teeny tiny thing you can do to make it slightly better. Well, Unburial Rites is the white card, quote unquote. I mean, we'll probably try the black one too, but let's try the Dimir one. So I would say the combo build, the Grixis combo build, I think that it's okay. The combos are great, and it's very explosive, but while we had really good games, we also had amazingly bad games because that build has essentially no chance of beating Graveyard Hate. We're just essentially straight up drawing dead to Graveyard Hate. Yeah, we'll keep this. We only need 1 land for it to be good. This is the Dimir build from John C. And pets are apparently a problem. That was so strange. I mean, it didn't end up costing us a game, which is nice. Like, it kind of worked out in the end. Land, go. Well, Thoughtseize you. Mayhem Devil, Woe Strider, Midnight Reaper. I guess we just take Coco. Play the land. Pray for lads. Yeah, I mean, it's basically Dimir, but we need... Ugh, that's not a land. But we need the white mana for Unburial Rite Flashback. Those are also not lands. Alright, pass the turn. What do you think about pets? I mean, normally I don't really care about, like, cosmetics, whatever. I think that's how I want Wizards to monetize Arena, is by silly stuff like that. But I wish it was coupled with the actual card economy for playing the game. Oh, no. Well, this is perhaps a bit of a nightmare. Shouldn't you update? I mean, we're still playing God-Pharaoh's Gift, so... I don't think so. I think God-Pharaoh's Gift covers all the decks that we're playing tonight. Llanowar Elves. And... Woe Strider. Not looking good here. Mayhem Devil hits us. Down to 17. Oh, boy. How many lands are in this deck? This is the Crim plan. Oh, boy. Oh, super dead. All right. Well, maybe... Okay, let's not show our opponent anymore. There's no way we're going to win from this position. We are drawing dead. Is this deck cheating on lands? Oh, 25 is fine. Yeah, 25 is about right. So opponent's playing Sacrifice. I guess Extinction Event in and... Extinction Event in... Maybe Hostage Taker's fine. Actually, in Sack there's stuff to Hostage Taker. Extinction Event in... Go down... Ashiok? Yeah, Ashiok doesn't do much. Ashiok and a Thoughtseize. Let's try it like that. Boy, look at our curve. I guess it didn't load. It usually just loads automatically. I'm not sure where untap.gg is at the moment. This hand's pretty good. This hand, no God-Pharaoh's Gift, but we can just reanimate a Ulamog pretty quickly. That seems decent. Yeah. Shock us. Shock us again. Thoughtseize you. Well, take the Priest. Opponent can have the Geese. Have any of you played any sweet decks recently? Ooh, let me see. To Willix. A sweet Scholar deck. Well, tap land. Go. That is definitely spicy. Rakdos Scholar Reanimator? Yeah, getting back Rise of the Dark Realms definitely can be powerful. I think that's one of the sweet things about... Alright, play a land. That's one of the sweet things about Scholar, is it just is an effect that is not an effect that has existed in Magic. Like, it literally has just not existed. I wish it was in Modern. Vampires wreck Sacrifice with Exquisite Blood Veto combo. I actually really like the Vampire deck with Exquisite Blood Veto. Trying to get a Trotta to work in Historic. Ooh. Oh, alright, let's... I think we actually take a break here, and... Yeah, go to combat attack. I think we have to... Extinction Event. Get in, hit ya. Please block. I don't like exiling our Champion of Wits, but... Alright, opponent takes it. Well... Extinction Event. We will choose odds. And down to the goat. Not very seductive, but it is a goat. Working on Scarab God Yarok. Ooh. Another Extinction Event. Untap land. And the Gilded Goose. Opponent. Ooh, Massacre Worm. Well, Ulamog time, I guess. Get back, Ulamog. Hope our opponent does not get a Citadel. That's the one thing I'm scared of. Yarok Scarab God looks really sweet. That looks like something I would definitely enjoy playing. How's it been with you, Mori? Opponent Zach scribes to the bottom. I made a Dimir Thief of Sanity unblockable ninja deck. Ooh. Yeah, ninjas are one of my favorite mechanics, for sure. Unpopular opinion, supplemental products should be legal in Modern, since it's basically Legacy without reserve lists these days. Actually, I agree with that opinion. I don't know if that's unpopular or not, but I have said for a long time that I would like to see commander decks and all that stuff be legal in Modern. Opponent collected companies. Mayhem Devil. Gilded Goose. Eat your library. Are we gonna die? Opponent blocks. It actually seems like there's some percentage chance that we died here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a lot of damage. Down to 13. To the bottom. Well, Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Do we even remain alive? Do they get us? Chart a Course. Yeah, Chart a Course could be good. I feel like our deck could use a little bit more early game. This build could use a little more early game. If you look at the curve, it is very, very top heavy. I wonder if you ever consider playing 7-point Highlander on Commander Clash. I think Highlander is interesting, but I've never played. Oh, another Woe Strider. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? Oh, dead. Wow! 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's lethal. Well, I don't know. Massacre Worm? Maybe our opponent doesn't realize that. I mean, I guess maybe it's not lethal, right? Because they can't sack the Mayhem. They sack here. This sacks here. This sacks here. Are they one? I guess they can't sack the Mayhem Devil, so they're one short. The problem is this doesn't win the game. So we're still just dead. Because we go to 1, hit our opponent to 4 cards of their library and 4 life, but then all they got to do is sack a food. So, like, we still are dead. We're not dead right this second. But we still are dead. Wow. The Worm, a little late. Yeah. All right. I mean, I guess we'll make our opponent sack the food. Should have grabbed the Mire Triton. I don't think that would have changed anything. All right, opponent sees the line, sacks the food. Whoo, so close. What do you think the punt was, Drex? Oh, I don't think Mire Triton saves us though, because then our opponent just has a board full of Woe Striders, and then we're dead to those. When I built the deck, it was almost no other spells outside of the sideboard, so Yumori was basically a free roll. Yeah, it definitely looks super fun. All right, let's give that another try before we do anything. The punt was playing against Jund Sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, Jund Sacrifice is pretty good. I don't actually feel like that deck's that impressive. I feel like the deck's actually very inconsistent. That's I don't feel, I mean, I guess it's technically like a top tier deck, but I don't find it especially scary. Everyone seems to be playing Historic on Arena. Is that because Standard is awful or what? Yeah. I mean, I don't like saying that when we just ban stuff, but Standard is, I would say dead. I don't know if awful is the right term. I do feel like, oh, this might be tough. I do feel like there was some small amount of improvement with the last bannings. Definitely, it did improve the format to some extent. However, the format still... Okay, opponent draws a Spell Pierce. The format's still very heavily skewed towards a single deck, in this case Sultai, and we have rotation in, like, what, 3 weeks now? So I think that everyone is just waiting for rotation, essentially. We're really good at drawing Thought Seizes, somehow. Yeah, I think this deck definitely needs... Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of counters. This deck definitely needs more early game plays. I think whoever built this deck, the idea is sweet, but we need more early game plays. As per usual, I mean, yeah, to some extent that is true. Oh dear. To some extent that's true. Like, normally Standard becomes less appealing at this time of the year. So in some ways... Oh, that's awkward. In some ways, that is true. Although I do think that, oh boy, it's just been a broken year. It's been a really broken year for Standard. Fingers crossed that Zendikar heals all of Standard's problems, or we might be in for another year of of historics and moderns and whatnots. Well, go to combat. I mean, at least they added historic. That's something. Mire Triton. Mills some cards. Stitcher Supplier. Mills some cards. Well, pass the turn. Actually, Ulamog's not very good here. Yeah, they should probably just... Uro... What format do you think it'll get banned in first? What format gets it first? We have a new donation from Lee. I mean, bring in, I guess, like... Oh, this is tough. This does not feel like a great matchup. Yeah, our curve... Why is there Ashiok in the main deck? I guess idea is to self-mill. We have a new donation from Justin, $5 donation. I've been playing Standard 2021. Play format they have on Arena where everything that is going to rotate is banned. Having so much fun playing the format, so much variation. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, it's really cool that they have added an option like that to give players something to do during the doldrums of waiting for rotation. That feels like a really smart idea from Wizards. I don't know, for me, I tend to struggle with formats that aren't quote-unquote real. I don't know. I've never had a ton of it, outside of, like, casual stuff. But as far as, like, playing ladders or recording content, I've never had much luck with formats that are not real, so to speak. Oh, did anyone see? I don't know if you saw this. I want to see if you think this is true. All right, after this match, we gotta talk about Zendikar, and then we might switch this. Then we might switch to the final build of God-Pharaoh's Gift. We'll see. We haven't given this one much of a shot. I guess we could try adding Charted Courses and stuff, and we maybe have not played the best matchups for it, but this has felt less exciting and clunkier than the first build we played. Oh no, Pioneer content will show up too. I was mostly meaning not standard content, but Pioneer will still show up from time to time. I think Pioneer, it's really a matter of if people are interested in it. And I think that they are at times. But I think that's the main challenge with Pioneer content. Is like, Does the audience want to see it? Do y'all want to see it? Ugh, no lands, no lands. Well, discard and discard. Go attacking, hit our opponent. Pray for lands, and no counters somehow. Opponent gets and hits us down to 17. Siren Storm Tamer. Not a land. Well, Champion of Wits. Keep on looting. Discard Thoughtseize and Hostage Taker? Thoughtseize you? There's a Spell Pierce. Well, get in at ya. Pioneer Slivers would be sweet, but they are lacking a ton of important slivers. So that is definitely the challenge, I would say. Well, go to combat, attack ya. Opponent. Yeah, I mean, the only downside is going to exile all of our stuff, which isn't ideal, but it probably is a necessary evil. Unbearer Rights, Massacre Worm, opponent has the counter. Well, play the land, pass the turn. Ops. To the bottom, draws a card. Hey, what's up, Strictly? Yes, how are you? So what format do you enjoy watching content of the most right now at this point? I'll go to combat, hit ya. Down to 6. Thoughtseize ya. Wow. Opponent sacks. Okay. I'll pass the turn. We're going to try to win this race. Pote it. Gets in. Hits us a little bit. Historic, because I can't play Modern in the pandemic. Historic, yeah, Historic has definitely increased a ton in popularity recently. I'll go to combat, attack ya. Opponent blocks and blocks. I'll pass the turn. Opponent gets to start to write cards, which isn't good, though. This is so... We need 2 lands! We need 2 lands! Is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas movie as good as the book? I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know if I would say it's as good as the book, but it's pretty good adaptation. Opponent counters, and... Brazen Borrowers, and untaps, and hits us, and they have another counter, I'm sure. Well. Opponent draws a card. I guess we could have got in for a damage. Opponent untaps. Land. Well, Massacre Worm. Opponent untaps. Land. Is the worm getting there? This has just been a mid-range game, but... Wow, I was not expecting that. Alright, Hostage Taker, Road Massacre Worm. Pass the turn. Opponent. Land. Passes. Oh, so many 7-drops. Can we reanimate anything relevant? How do we lose? Brazen Borrower, but we can't stop that. All right. Massacre Worm. Attack. Hit ya. Come on. No brazen borrowers. Untaps. The flood is on for our opponent. Bounces and dies. Whew. Oh my goodness. Are we getting botted? What are all these Twitch view bots? I don't think we've ever seen that before. Thank you. That's a new one. I don't know how many of you were here in the earliest days of the stream. Do you remember the adult themed bot that would come in sometimes, and we had the hardest time getting rid of it? Yeah, after this match, Zendikar, I want to get your opinion and see if you think that, yes, Alana. Yep, the old days. That happened so much. It actually became like a meme at one point. I kind of miss Elena. A little bit. That is a lot of 7 drops. We will mulligan. Alright, we will put Scholar, I guess, to the bottom. Opponent's going to be salivating with all their counter spells in this hand. Yes, curve is real high. Opponent. Spectral Sailor, sure. Caleb even had a custom emote for her. Oh, that's funny. Well, it's good to know that it wasn't just us. Carlito Squay, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Extended through February. Good Lord, that's like 6 subscriptions or something. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh boy, the nightmare. The nightmare is on. Our deck cannot beat this. There is no hopes. 1 drop into Curious Obsession, just like a few standards ago. And we're to the 0%er already. Opponents. Yeah, drawing 2 cards a turn is pretty good. Tempestion. Well, we'll play a land and pass with our handful of 7 drops. Drop to 11. Oh, this deck needs some work, I think. Yeah, alright. The most ambitious extinction event of all time against Mono Blue with 1,000,000 cards in hand. That's the counter, yeah. Well, we get to try it again next turn, and then we will scoop. Yeah, I mean, it is 100% that they're going to win here, but we might as well try. I mean, I guess it's like 99.9999. Like, maybe they have 5 lands in hand. You never know. You never know. And they do not. All right. So, why not do Hostage Taker? I mean, none of our stuff's going to resolve, so if something does, we really need to sweep the board. Hostage Taker is also not likely to resolve, and it doesn't deal with all the problems, so. Cedric Phillips is top 10 with what? What is Cedric playing? Kithkin? probably Kithkin. Richard does more of the back end stuff. So, I mean, you probably see Richard now and then, kind of like you do now, on Commander Clash, Goat Magic once in a while, podcasts. But as far as doing content more than that, that seems unlikely, just because he keeps doing, because he has to do all the back end stuff. So here's a question for you, chat. So this is leak related. So if you don't want to hear anything about potential leaks, tune out now for 5 minutes maybe. But what do you think of this land? So this could be true, could not be true. I will say that there's been other people like kind of talking about the possibility of this. So it seems like maybe The dual land cycle, so we got a couple things going on here. Apparently the dual land cycle is built around flip cards. If this is true, we'll see if it's true. So the idea would be your land is like, one side is, I don't know, white, one side is blue, whatever the colors of your land are, and when you play it, you get to pick the side. The other stuff, though, is if this is true, they're saying it's attached to spells. Like, this card to me sounds insanely busted. So, 1 and a blue, counter a spell unless his controller plays 1. When it resolves, put it into play transformed as a land that taps to add a blue mana. Like, isn't that, like, wouldn't that be incredibly broken? Like, isn't that blue rampant growth? Like, don't we not get green rampant growth, and that's just straight up blue rampant growth? It doesn't have to actually counter the spell. It just has to resolve. So even if the 1 is paid, you still get the land. You can target your own spell just to, like, get a land into play. So, I mean, who knows? I do think that the flip land cycle would be cool. Who knows if it's real? What do you think of the possibility of that land cycle? Like, how good would that be? The leaks. So this is people talking about leaks. I think the originals were at like 4chan or something. You think the land seems bad? I mean, I think the land cycle would be decent. I mean, it always comes into play tapped. Or it always comes into play untapped. Assuming this is real, which it may or may not be. But it always comes into play untapped. Number 1. Yes, there's a lot of steps to get a God-Pharaoh's Gift on the battlefield, isn't it? Probably can't afford Thoughtseize in the main deck. As much as we like to. I guess that's better. The counterspell land is like reverse days. The counterspell land would be absurd. Like, I guess we could just strategic planning. Maybe we don't hostage taker. Yeah, alright, let's just go full on. Because we don't need as many creatures. Because we're trying to reanimate, so we don't need to be as creature heavy. Only 3 gifts, 25. We can probably trim a land now. Now that we have... Now that we have all these early game cantrips, we probably don't need as many lands. Do we want the Ulamog? Do we need the Ulamog? Alright. Let's try it like that. Arkwild! Glad to see you for the 19th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Do you think it's real? Like, do you think those lands are actually real? Or is the leak... It could be that the leak is bugged. There's no images or anything. Nothing to confirm. Delaraz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Think it's fake? Think the duels are real? The first one, if that's real, that's so broken. The duels seem realistic to me. Whether or not they're real, I don't know. But that does seem like a dual land cycle would be played. The weird thing is, doesn't it seem super annoying for paper? Like, I don't know. If you ever ask Wizards, like... Because it felt like that to me with Ikoria, too. Like, a lot of the stuff going on in Ikoria, it felt like this is, like, really bad for paper, but designed for... Arena. But if you ever ask Wizards, they will just deny that up and down. They will deny that is true and say no, like, you know, we care about paper as much as ever, blah 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 blah. They'll give you that kind of line. But I feel like those lands isn't that very clearly designed for like digital and not paper? Like having to go back and forth. Like, say you're playing a 3-color deck, and you're paying 12 of these lands. Every land drop, you're going to have to unsleeve and flip around your land based on the choice. let's see, what are we playing? Let's play Championoids. So I think the original leak was on one of the Chan sites a while ago. The site we were looking at, let's see. What do we do here? Discard and discard and Stitcher Supplier. I'll put the link that we were looking at in the chat, but I don't think this is the original one. If they're double sardine to proxy for each one, yeah, it definitely seems like on Arena it'll be fine. Like Arena or Magic Online, it should work great there, but boy, it does seem clunky in paper. Very clunky. Oh, the bicycle cycle is pretty bad. I actually don't know if I want those ever to be finished. It's just not a very exciting cycle. Like, finish them someday, whatever, but... Alright, opponent shocks. Kill Stitcher Supplier. Oh! All the looting effects that we wanted. Into Phyrexian Tower. Oh, we will play Championoids. Draw and discard. One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, discard and discard. Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Maybe Scholar will get the job done. Maybe. Wouldn't the flip lands be better basics? Well, no, because, well, I guess it would depend on how they were actually worded. But without having the land types, they would have a pretty big drawback. So I think that would be, I would guess, the justification. Well, all right. Land. Sack you. Scholar. It's working! For God-Pharaoh's Gift. If they have a braid, oh boy. Oh dear, they shouldn't. God-Pharaoh's Gift. We will get back Scholar for strategic planning. Done! That is the power of the Scholar. Oh, that was good. That was very good. Is Crim streaming tonight? I actually don't know. I mean, I think he streams most nights, so my guess would be yes, but I really don't know. All right, so opponent is trying to get aggressive. I mean, we did kind of cast it for full price. We didn't get to reanimate it, but yeah, let's hostage taker. Go down Mire, try in. Actually, Ulamog. I guess Massacre Worm doesn't kill much. Doesn't kill anything, does it? Maybe we want Ulamogs over Massacre Worms. And do we want Duresses? I guess we should have Thoughtseize in the sideboard over Duress. All right, let's try it like that. How does a spoiler fit in the 6 land cycle spoiler? Oh, I don't know. I'm still a little befuddled by the 6 land cycle, unless it has something to do with waste. If it has something to do with waste, which was, I mean, it seems possible. That was from the last Zendikar, so maybe it's going to be some sort of waste-style card. Is the dog secret lair jank? So, on one hand, the value of the dog secret lair is not very high. If you just add up the prices of the cards, I think that it ends up being $15-ish. On the other hand, if you look at the secret lairs that have been printed so far, opponent's going off. Dorat, opt again. Dreadhorde Arcanus is pretty good if you can't kill it. And our deck is not good at killing things. Strategic planning. Take Stitcher Supplier. Drown Catacombs. Stitcher Supplier. Well, alright. Next turn we can get an Ulamog, maybe. Is it enough? My Tattoo Secret Lair finally shipped yesterday. Yeah, the shipping's been super slow. Has the leaked land been confirmed fake? Not that I'm aware of, but it also has very much not been confirmed real, so who knows? We'll find out more soon. Could our deck be Jund? Probably. I mean, what can't be Jund these days? Well, Ulamog. Will it be enough? That's all we really got going on at the moment. Warlord's Fury. Grows Dorat. Oh, we just can't kill this. Finds a land untapped. Oh, no! Oh, now we're super dead. Yeah. And sure. Yeah, we were talking about a leak of a potential Zendikar land mechanic, but who knows if it's real? I mean, we're only what, like a week away from spoiler season? This deck, yeah. I like Scholar, but I'm not sure about this exact build. Might have to try the Eldrazi Rise of the Dark Realms build at some point. Oh, I don't think it'll be Temple. Zendikar should have good lands. Traditionally, although they did kind of mess it up last time, but they messed up everything about Zendikar last time. But traditionally, Zendikar is associated with, like, good lands and powerful lands, so I have hopes. I have high hopes. It's really going to depend on where fetches are printed, I think. Well, go to combat, attack, yeah, hit ya. Chart of course, draw a couple cards. Wow, still no lands. Still no lands. Buckarox, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 7th, oh my god, for the 7th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Wow, we're making this look hard. We're making this look super hard. Duress you. Ooh. Well, take Riddle form. Opponent's hand is loaded. Opponent. So many threats. And our deck does not have many. Oh, and they top deck the land too. Okay. That was a good draw. Opponent hits us. Down to 15. Well, strategic planning. Yeah, this deck probably needs removal, I think. Removal seems necessary, I would say. Take Glacial Fortress. Play Glacial Fortress. Strategic planning. Take. Hostage Taker. Hit ya. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is an Extinction event, but I think it needs to be able to kill creatures before turn 4. Like, I don't think only playing some extinction events and no other early game removal is probably. It's going to be very difficult to beat decks like this if you're only relying on 4-mana removal. Never. I mean, not that you will not beat them on occasion, but you'll be heavily unfavored, I think. Yeah, Lingering Souls would be super sweet. Yeah, I think it does just need something for the early game. I mean, we can do things. Land. Unburial rights. On Scholar. Scholar. For God-Pharaoh's gift. Cast God-Pharaoh's gift. Get back. Ulamog. Go to combat. Alright, bounces Ulamog. Well, we have a Scholar to play defense. Hit ya. Oh, could be close, could be close. Pout it. Crash through. Scrows the door at. Whoa! Whoa! No way! Oh! Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's why your deck should play removal. Oh, all right. We'll try one more with this deck, and then we'll probably try to get in a couple games with the mono black build. Yeah, let's look at this deck real quick. We'll see. Maybe we'll get in that. So the idea of the deck is cool, and I really like Scholar. I feel like this is very convoluted, though. We've tried to lower the curve, but I don't know if it's enough. I don't know what Vizier. Like, a lot of sideboard slots are dedicated to stuff that I would not consider sideboard cards. Amazingly Randy for the 3rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I feel like Ulamog, I guess there's just not room in the main deck. Deck doesn't have that many, like, how good is Massacre Worm? I mean, I guess Massacre Worm, it's matchup dependent, but it can be good. I think it's less good now that zombies are not in the format anymore. So, what do we want for removal? I mean, Troops is fine, but I feel like we're never going to be aggro unless we actually have some stuff to do earlier in the game. I think we need some more early game removal to really have a shot. Grafdigger's Cage, Heartless Axe. Like, we have Hostage Taker. That is our Chupacabra, so to speak. Ulamog's, I feel like Ulamog's probably just better than Massacre Worm in the current meta. I think we probably want a little bit of both, but white is for Unburial Rights. Is there any way to just deal with any permanent efficiently? Not really. Do we want to play Disenchant? Disenchant doesn't feel great. Cleansing Nova's super expensive. Maybe we go Heartless Act. Is that better? Alright, let's try it like that. At least we have some removal. Some removal before turn 4. And now we'll probably play against blue-white control, and none of that was relevant. Hey, what's up, Doggamith? How are you? Yeah, Mythos, we need to be in more colors, I think, is the issue. How are you liking post-ban Historic? I mean, it's pretty fun. I've been enjoying it. Discovery Dispersal. Yeah, it could be worth considering. I wonder if it would be better than Charter Courses and stuff. Oh, yeah, I guess this build probably can't play Graph Digger's Cage. You're right. You're right. This is the... one land, no keep. Well, I guess this is fine-ish. Yeah, we probably can't actually play Graph Digger's Cage. You were correct. I don't know. I feel like we're going through a lot of steps in this deck to try to get a God-Pharaoh's Gift. So far, it's just very slow compared to the other options. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're gonna be glad that we brought some early game removal in. Oh, mill 2 lands that we wanted. Yeah, I feel like God-Pharaoh's Gift is probably bad in this deck, in that as just a reanimator deck, maybe with the Scarab God, this deck is probably pretty good. But I feel like as a God-Pharaoh's Gift deck, this deck is maybe a little bit questionable. Because we don't have that many creatures or good targets. So yeah. Well, Charter Course. I mean, we are going to be able to get back an Umbrea Rights next turn. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It probably won't with this mono red star, but Lava Runner, opponent gets pigged, gets Jengatha, hits us. Well, this is the fastest our deck can do its thing. We'll see. Scholar. Get pinged. God-Pharaoh's Gift. Cast it. Tap land. One creature, but it is a creature. Pass the turn. Wow, mill some more lands. Well, we couldn't go with Ulamog because if we want to get God-Pharaoh's Gift. Oh god. Oh no, this deck. All right, we're gonna move on after this game. Or after this match. This match I think, put me off the whole idea of this deck. Evil Greed! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, having God-Pharaoh's Gift and not having a creature, that is not acceptable. I think this should just be a reanimator deck. I don't think God-Pharaoh's Gift is part of it. Wizard's Lightning, our face. Robin on Bruins. Grim Lavamancer. So we're still just dead to all this? Yeah, that is pretty depressing. To do all this work. Yeah, so we're dead, right? Yeah, we're dead. Well, pass the turn. Because this has Menace. So we got a double block, take one, get hit by Ramen Druids. Yeah. Alright, so we'll try the mono black build after this. I want to see a Dimir version that uses Emery. Yeah, I think... alright, let's just actually concede so we have more time to do other things. So, I think... if I was going to build this deck, I think what you do... I don't think the Sphinx plan is actually a very good one. Here's where I would go. If I was going to build Dimir God-Pharaoh's Gift... Let's look at this. So let's say we're going to build Dimir God-Pharaoh's Gift. We're getting rid of this. That is not going to work here. We're getting rid of Unburial Rights. We are getting rid of this for now. So I think what we're doing is Gate to the Afterlife. So get the Gate to the Afterlife. Get the God-Pharaoh's Gift. So we have the Champion of Wits. We need creatures that draw and discard, though. This is kind of the pinch. There's no Jace. Like, this is the tough spot for the deck. Because we need a mass of creatures to be able to turn on Gate to the Afterlife. We need our deck to be close to 100% creatures. Maybe Crypt Breaker is the way to go. That does discard creatures. It can draw us cards. That actually seems relatively effective. Tomebound Lich is okay. That might be the best that we got. Waker of Waves? Cycling creatures. That's just so slow. I think. Although, I mean, maybe some number could be okay. Kind of like a Living End in Modern style plan. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. Waker of Waves. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, Waker of Waves seems perfect, actually. And then I do think we need like Hostage Taker. Yeah, Waker of Waves that actually seems ideal. Maybe we don't Crypt Breaker? Scarab God is sweet, though. I kind of want to keep at least one. Massacre Worm and I think Scarab God is good enough. I kind of want Scarab God. Because Scarab God is a good backup plan. Maybe we try something like this. Zombies. Yeah, let's try something like this. Get the Wakers. Look at the mana real quick. Shocks. Standalone host. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Tomb Robber. What does Tomb Robber do? Discard a card. It explores. It's actually not that bad. Do we have creatures that sacrifice themselves easily? Because those work well with... I mean, we could also bring in, I guess, Phyrexian Tower. So we don't really need all this white mana. So our mana should get much, much better. Because we're going Dimir now. So we can get rid of all these white sources. And play a pretty reasonable mana base. Bring in Phyrexian Towers. Drowned Catacomb. Castle Lockwain. Swamp. And, Rivulets. And Island? Something like this. I think something like this might be where we want to be. Can't play the Cleansing Nova. We can play Grafdigger's Cage. Oh, Emery. Emery's the cards people wanted to see. Yeah, we can try Emery. The hard part about Emery is I wish we had more artifacts for it. That's kind of the tough part. But yeah, we can try Emery's. All right, let's try it like that. We'll try Emery. Stone Coil. I don't know if the artifacts actually. I do like 4-mana Liliana. I don't know if the artifacts actually improve the deck though. We want Cage in the sideboard. Cage is what we want. We couldn't play in the other build because the other build was a reanimation deck that was playing God-Pharaoh's Gift for some reason. Yeah, all right. I mean, I think Emery can be good in the deck. I just wish there was a way to reduce the cost that was also good with the deck. I guess maybe Stonecoil Serpa is like as close as it gets. I do think Waker of Waves is like amazing. That is like exactly what we want in this deck. Yeah, it's Mire Triton. Mill some cards. So it looks like we're up against Control. Oh, we probably should have Thoughtseize in the sideboard, I guess. Opponent. Plays the land. Oh, Castle Logwain. Emery. Hit ya. Well, Emery's looking good right now. Emery can start getting back Gate to the Afterlives, which is sweet. Land. And... just kidding. Not looking as sweet at the moment. Well, Waker of Waves. Take a land. Watery Grave. Pass the turn. We have a new donation from opponent. Fable Passage. Please no Teferi. It's going to be Teferi. From MDL0114. $5 donation. Whether it ultimately works out or not, it's cool to see you doing a real rebuild on stream and trying to work out a decent build while listening to all of our suggestions, good or not. Yeah, it definitely is fun to build on stream. I do like it. It adds a nice mix. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way, MDL. Well, Waker of Waves is so perfect for what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. So I think we take the Swamp, actually. Because we'd rather be getting Champion Woods from the graveyard. Well, let's Scarab God. See if our opponent has a counter. Oh, no. Ugh. Censor is so brutal. Could you imagine if that also put a land into play? Good God. Good God, if that's a real card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Emery? Maybe Emery's fine even at 3 mana. Champion of Wits. Draw some cards. Discard some cards. I'll pass the turn. I mean, we're drawing cards, which is good. We'll see. Opponents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are to the Ugin part of the game. Ooh, in the Revelation part of the game. Okay. Opponent. Handful of cards with the Rev. Plays a land. Cracks the land. Ugins. Well, okay. And I mean, I think that's just the game, right? Yeah. Well, Champion of Wits. So Ugin can exile it. Discard and discard. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah. I mean, Ramp is still pretty insane. Even without Field of the Dead, Ramp is a very good archetype. So we can bring in, I guess, Thought Seizes. The good news is, even though our opponent's playing 2020 broken stuff, the good news is the deck felt pretty smooth there. Obviously, it didn't end with us winning the game because our opponent's playing Ramp, and Ramp is absurd, but our deck ran pretty smoothly, which was encouraging. Like, it felt reasonably effective. My back is mostly better, thankfully. It's still some little twinges, but it's mostly better. Yeah, so God-Pharaoh's Gift makes a token copy, so it keeps the converted mana cost. So if we're getting it back with... So if we're getting it back with God-Pharaoh's Gift, that does work. On the other hand, just Eternalize does not keep the mana cost, I don't believe. Can we try Black Cavalier? Well, we'll see if our opponent returns to the game. Black Cavalier, yeah? I mean, Black Cavalier would probably be fine. It seems relatively decent. Well, alright. We will see. Tap land go. About it. Well, there's God-Pharaoh's Gift. Well, Rivulet, go. Ramps. So how broken do you think the ramp of Zendikar will be? Will Wizards find a way to make it even more broken than the ramp that we've already had? Satyr Wayfinder is not in this format, unfortunately. Uro. How many cards in Zendikar will top Uro in power level? Over and under 3. Well, are they gonna sack? Wow! This is the new worst auto tapping I've ever seen. If I clicked auto pay, rather than tapping Ipnu Rivulet, it's going to sack Emery? Arena thinks that is the most obvious choice, is to sack the creature over tapping a pain land? That is a new low for the auto tapper. Wow. Well, be careful with Phyrexia Tower because, good lord, that is a new one. Well, I guess we will manually tap and play a Tomebound Lich. Go digging for hopefully a land. All right, we do hit a land. We will discard God-Pharaoh's Gift. Play the land. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent all the way down to 22. Hey, what's up, Super Will? How are you? Opponent cracks. And all right, up to 6 mana. Another Uro. Blurry Stream? Alright, another land and a Wrath of God. Oh dear. Well. Tomebound Ledge. Discard Scarab God past the turn. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. But it looks like Uro time. And good game. Oh. You know what's funny is I actually used to like Ramp as an archetype. Back when Ramp was like fun and like unique, I actually used to really like it. Why Scoop? There was an Ugin that we can't kill. Ugin, if there's an Ugin and you cannot kill it, the game ends. That's my personal rule. I mean, if you can kill it, if you have a removal spell or something at end to kill it, then I think it's worth it. But yeah, I like the old quirky ramp decks too. There was, over the history of Magic, there have been some really interesting and really fun ramp decks. But the current builds are not so much that, in my opinion. I really think, I mean, apart from the mana doubling thing, which, considering Wizards has banned most of the mana doublers, I think they maybe have realized the level of mistake that was. But Ramp really needs to not also draw a card. I think that is a huge piece of the issue. Like, give me my Birds of Paradises or a Farseek, something like that is acceptable. Oh boy. All right, so Teferi control. Well, we'll see. Champion of Wits is good against what our opponent's doing. Play an Emery, mill some cards. Opponent untaps. And I mean, the mana tripler is 7 mana. It's obviously very powerful, but it's at a cost where I think it is safe, I would say. It's 7 mana, and it doesn't, unless you get up to like 8 or 9 or 10 mana, you have to untap with it for it to do anything. Well, Gate to the Afterlife. Stitcher's Supplier. Alright, opponent's got the sensor. Thankfully, does not put a land into play. Yet. New mana doubler cumbering Zendikar. I think Wizards thinks mana doublers and standard at the same time are good. I hope Wizards doesn't think that. I don't think Wizards actually thinks that. Hopefully not. Well, Stitcher's Supplier. We're not, I mean, if we can get God-Pharaoh's Gift going, it should be good against our opponent's deck, at least in the short term. Opponent. Alright, Stitcher's Supplier resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, sack Stitcher's Supplier. Loot. Cantrips! Woo to you as well. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome back to the Fishbowl for the 21st month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Mill, mill, mill. Loot. Draw a card. Discard a card. Gate to the Afterlife. Saga Gate to the Afterlife. Is our opponent just holding up an instant speed? An instant speed answer? I hope not. Okay. So opponent has a cast out. Life is once again bad. Oh, that was a really cool turn for our deck, but our opponent's deck is built to stop cool things. That is kind of the point of Blue-White Teferi. Colfax Mingo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent. Field of Ruin. Passes. Is this gonna happen again? Gate to the Afterlife. God-Pharaoh's Gift. Go to combat. Whoa! Okay. Okay, a thing happened. We did a thing. We will get a champion to win, so we'll draw some cards. We will discard Gate to the Afterlife champion awaits. Go attacking. Opponent takes it. Okay. Okay, okay. And I mean, eventually we're going to get to being able to just get back Champion of which is uncounterable. That is one of the things that actually makes our deck decent-ish in this matchup. Jaguar for the 36th month. Happy 3-year nerdiversary to you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you so much. What did you think was a punt, Cornelius? Corentus? Opponent cycles farmland. Yeah, Tail's End is technically in the format. Opponent. Shark Typhoon. Well, go digging. Why does no one play Waker of the Waves? That seems so great. Take the land. I feel like we played against this deck recently. Oh, Scarab God. Go to combat. Get back. What do we get back? Is there any merit to putting something under, like Scarab God under Hostage Taker? I think there might be. Maybe this is being too cute. Hit ya. Down to 3. So this means a Wrath is not a Wrath is not a out for our opponent. And opponent scoops it up. Whew! I don't know if that was right or not, but it worked-ish. Yeah, it protects against Wrath. So if our opponent does Wrath, we get back Scarab God. Alright, Thoughtseize, id. Mystic Disputed. Unfortunately, since we're blue-black, we can't deal with those enchantments, but hopefully we can discard them. Massacre Worm out. If our opponent has Rest in Peace, we're very, very sad. Let's not have Rest in Peace. Let's go with that plan. All right, trim some stuff, run it like that. Yeah, Rip is, I mean, I guess compared to some of the builds we've played tonight, I think this build has a slightly more realistic shot of winning through Graveyard Hate, just winning naturally, just casting stuff and attacking. But Rest in Peace is still a card we don't want to see. Oh, chat, something I wanted to ask you, if you go to the Twitch and the YouTube, so what formats do you primarily enjoy watching on the YouTube channel? Like, okay, so what I'm trying to figure out basically is, are there formats that you always watch? Like, if you see this format, it's my favorite, I'm always going to watch it. Also, are there formats that you don't usually watch or are less likely to watch. So if you see whatever format, you tend to like not watch that video. Play the land. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Meyer Triton. Mostly skip standard. Watch against odds regardless. Don't watch anything on Moto. Ooh, that is good to know. I was wondering about that too. I've heard some people say both ways. I won't watch anything on Moto. I won't watch anything on Arena. It's strange that there are such extreme opinions. Modern is all I watch. Moto isn't quite as entertaining as Arena. I mean, I think that is true. I could definitely see that. As far you don't have the Flash, you don't get you don't get tattoo sleeves. Well, maybe you do, but you don't get burning dogs. That definitely isn't part of the Moto aesthetic. Pass the turn. Depends on the deck. I'll watch anything. I used to hate Moto stuff, but now I don't care because Modern is fun. Modern is definitely fun. Modern, Commander, Legacy, no Standard. I prefer Moto due to the formats offered. Yeah, that is my biggest reason to play Moto. Like, and I guess I'm also used to it. But if they moved all the formats to Arena, then I would. I'll have to try to export it. This is something we just built, so I don't actually have the list on Goldfish yet. But if you remind me, I will try to export it. 3 mana. Champion of Wits? Perhaps, maybe. Legacy, Commander, Limited Modern, Historic, don't watch the rest. Oh, I wish. It's really, I think I mentioned this before, but it's really struck me with Jumpstart and then Historic Anthologies releasing in 2 weeks. Boy, if you want to just be able to play any deck you want to, Arena is so expensive. It really is. It really is. Like, it is really, really steep. Obviously, if you're gonna like get a deck and like grind and free to play, but if you just want to be able to play like every deck right away and gotta buy everything, whoo! It really adds up after a minute. Champion of Wits again. I mean, eventually we're going to get these back. All right, opponent lets it go. We will draw. Discard. 1, 2, 3. Discard and discard. Tap land. Well, pass the turn. I assume our opponent's going to draw land in Wrath at some point. Cycle Sensor. Looking for a Wrath, maybe? We've drawn a lot of cards off the Script Breaker. Don't you have a content creator account? Oh no, Wizards does not, well, at least that I'm aware of. They definitely don't give me cards to use. No. I gotta, well, Goldfish, thankfully. It's a business expense, but we gotta buy them all. There is the like 1 day early access stream where Wizards usually gives the people that participate an account that's fully stocked, but that's just for that one like 24-hour period. Literally, probably at this point, poor Richard. After Amonkhet remastered and Jumpstart in the same month. Commander Clash is the only actual MTG I ever play on YouTube. Everything else is live on VOD or Twitch. Did you your own credit card to get points cash back and then expense it to the company? Ooh, I haven't done that. I have a work card, so it all goes through Goldfish. Gate to the Afterlife? Did we forget to draw a card last turn? Opponent has more counters. Well, play a land. And go to combat. Attack you. About it. They definitely have a Wrath in hand. Opponent blocks. Well, yeah, Champion Woods. Draw some cards. Discard Tomebound Lich and Watery Grave. I mean, we're in pretty good position, though, because even if our opponent wraths, we get to untap and do something. Something meaningful. Just something I forgot. Do the Vault gives more cards if you wait? No. The Vault's going to give you the same amount, no matter, well, unless they change it, but they haven't, ever. But yeah, it doesn't matter whether you open it as soon as it fills or waits. It's always the same wild cards. Yeah, Rest in Peace would be brutal. On Drowned Catacombs, go to combat. Attack, attack. Tomebound Lich. Loots. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, discard the land. That's fine. And pass the turn. Iron Dreaded for the 44th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. At some point, our opponent's going to have to tap out. They can't just keep doing nothing. Like, at some point, we've drawn a lot of cards off this Crypt Breaker. But at some point, our opponent's going to have to do something. Or they're just going to lose to the jankiest of beats. Like, really janky beats. Yeah, pass the turn. And once our opponent has to do something, that's when, hopefully, we can take advantage. At least we can get back Champion Woods. Yeah, Scarab God is pretty good against our opponent as well. I'm a little worried about adding more to the board until our opponent finally wraths. Hey, see you, Archburglar Lord. See you on Thursday. Thanks for hanging out. Well, let's, Waker of Waves. Crypt Breaker, Part 2. Go to combat. Attack you, hit you. Opponent takes it. 12. Crypt Breaker, Part 2. Alright, opponent counters. Well. Yeah, let's make a move. Scarab God. Resolves. Alright. Well, alright, opponent. If you're going to wrath, you better wrath it now. The Scarab God is here. Yeah, Dispute is a good draw. It doesn't stop a wrath, but that's fine. Opponent. Scarab God comes back after wrath anyway. Cast out. Wow, they don't have a wrath. They're just trying to do it the old-fashioned way. Picking off things one by one. Opponent passes. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Hit ya. Opponent down 2. 9. We get to loot. I mean, this deck has functioned pretty reasonably. Emery. Actually, I think out of all the builds we've played, I feel like this is the one that has run the smoothest. Whether or not that means it's the best, like, that remains to be seen. But this is definitely the one that has run the smoothest. Baffling End. Opponent's got a lot of enchantments. Going after Emery. Sure. Oh, thank you for the cheer, Coral. Definitely appreciate it. On the podcast, Tomer mentioned he was afraid if Wizards was going to power creep commanders. The example he gave was making a better werewolf commander that forces Uruk out. My question is it possible that Wizards makes a worse werewolf commander than Ulrich? Probably not. Ulrich was not great. That is for sure. I don't know if that was the best example, but I think what he was trying to get at, and I think the point is a reasonable one, but I think what he was trying to get at was, I think Najila is actually a really good example that he also brought up, which is like, basically like, why would you ever play another warrior deck, another warrior commander, when Najila exists? And I think that is like a real and legitimate concern. But Ulrich, yeah, like Ulrich, hopefully something is better than that. Kahira, sure. And I mean, I think it's over. We have lethal through Kahira. Our opponents just tried to counter all of our stuff and it's not working. I mean, I think approach could be, oh, Teferi. Yeah, sorry, Bonet. Dispute that. An opponent scoops it up, and the enemy has been vanquished. And that build actually felt pretty smooth. That one felt decent. Wow. So we did. Why are we not eternalizing Champion of Wits? Basically trying to get our opponent to tap out and play the removal. Yes, I will export the deck list for you. So, what did we learn about these decks tonight? So we got the God-Pharaoh's Gift out of the way. I don't know what's coming up Thursday. Maybe Yarak? It might be Yarak. I don't know. Might be Yarak. But what did we learn tonight about these God-Pharaoh's Gift decks? I think we need a little wrap up here because I think it's actually interesting and relevant. So, we didn't get to Mono Black. That's fine. We started with, and here I will add the Dimir list to the chat for the people who are asking. So we started with the combo list. Good news about the combo list. The combo's sweet. And we had some sweet games. The Soul Sisters match was really insane. That was super fun. So the deck can do some really ridiculously awesome things. We had those like huge combo turds, combat celebrate, mirror image, draw some cards, go off. On the other hand, I think this build, other than having some just weird cards, I do like that the curve is much lower than some of the builds we played. But there's some cards, I'm not sure about Skirk Prospector. We had to tune up the sideboard. But the biggest issue with the deck by far, it's very close to drawing dead against Graveyard Hate. Like, if your opponent plays Graveyard Hate, most of our losses came to Scavenging Oozes, other Graveyard Hate, and we don't really have, with all these clones, with all these 1-mana 1/1s, we don't really have a very legitimate way to win through Graveyard Hate. So, very explosive combo potential, very weak to Graveyard Hate. Then we played the Dimir Reanimator deck. That deck, I think it would be a really good reanimator deck, but I don't think the God-Pharaoh's Gift was actually very right in it. We kept having problems with not having creatures to get back after we got the God-Pharaoh's Gift. So we turned into this. This build actually felt really sweet. I think this is the build I'm personally most excited before. Thanks to you, chat. We had the Waker the Waves tag. Waker the Waves, insane in the deck. Emery, also a chat suggestion. Really sweet. Champion of Wits is good. So I think this is the build that I will probably keep working on. Scarab God is also good. Good graveyard filling. There's plenty of removal customization options. So I think that's where I would go. But I think that brings us to the end for tonight, everyone. So quick reminders, replay YouTube, that's where you'd find the old stream. Normal YouTube, if you haven't seen yesterday's, last night's Budget Magic, you should definitely check it out, it's a good one. And Wednesdays, tomorrow nights, Against the Odds, is a deck y'all have been asking about, and I'm excited for, so check that out as well. I love you too, to Balloon, definitely appreciate it, I love all of you. So, a quick reminder that our sponsor tonight was Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com, even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. Y'all are super duper awesome, amazing, and I seriously, really, I'm always amazed. Every time we show up on a on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, whatever, and hang out, and y'all are here. I always have in the back of my mind, like, is this going to be the time when I fire up the stream and no one's just there, and it's just me playing Magic by myself? And it never is, because y'all are awesome, and I appreciate that so much. Like, seriously, y'all are amazing. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back on Thursday to have more fun. Until then, yeah, I love y'all. I'll see you on Thursday, and yeah, talk to you soon.